Thought I'd give you a quick tour of my campsite at the Cumberland Island National Seashore in Georgia. I've been here for 3 days, one more night here tonight, and I leave on the early ferry tomorrow morning. This campsite is actually pretty awesome in the sense that I see no campers nearby, and that's a nice feature of this campground. Other campgrounds, like a lot of state parks, you got people right next to you, but not here. And that, by the way, that screen house there I use as a tent when I'm car camping or kayak camping. I like the screen house. I cover it with plastic. I found on my last trip I didn't cover the roof, and it rained and it was kind of leaky, so now it's totally covered in plastic. It's worked real well. I've had it for a number of years, and I've gotten, I thought maybe I'll buy a new one when that was so leaky. So, oh, the new one will just eventually leak too, so just keep putting plastic on it. So that's what I did. So we're gonna walk around the campground here, and I'll stop and start this thing for features. I'm about where you first walk into the campground, and one of the first features I'll show you, which is a place that I will frequent. It's the bathhouse. Hey, other campers here too. They actually are a brand new camp. I was camping here 2 years ago when it was under construction, and so they have cold showers, and they are cold, I'm telling you. Nice in the summertime, but in 60-degree weather it's not so good. And then another new feature, which wasn't here the last time I was here, there's a charging station for people like me who want to keep their devices going. I like doing these videos and have to go out to the beach to get a cell signal, but you can, because you got a direct shot from here to Amelia Island, Fernandina Beach, Florida. This is what they call the maritime forest. You have the beach, the dunes, the maritime forest, and the salt marsh. At its widest, Cumberland Island is about 2 miles wide. It's much more narrow right at this point. These are live oaks. They call them live in the sense they're always replacing their leaves. There's always green leaves on them all the time. So now we're about to leave the campground, head out toward the beach. This is a boardwalk they've extended probably several hundred yards to protect the dunes, which are very fragile as far as the flora that's on it, the sea oats. There's a park employee been working on something here. I don't know what it was. But anyway, the boardwalk goes on out to the beach, which I plan on going out to this afternoon, just hanging out there for a long while. This morning I came out, I saw the sun was about to come up, so I left my campsite and came out here, and it was just glorious. There were enough clouds out of the way that you could see the sun come up just over the horizon. But it's a bit of a walk to get back out there. I was writing my journal after I came back in from the sunrise, and I said, you know, it is so much work to camp here. Weeks of gathering my stuff, packing it, transporting it down here, transporting it onto the ferry. They're heavy. I had a heavy load. Guy helped me. Then I put it in a cart, bought 4 bundles of firewood. It's also in the cart. It was a heavy load, making the 1/4 mile from the ferry dock to here to see that sunrise and the other stuff I've seen and done on this brief trip. I got to thinking, and I wrote in the journal, it is hard work, but it's worth it. it was worth it, and it's still worth it. Even if it rained, it'd have been worth it. I've been through many of camping experiences where it rained, and it is its own glorious adventure. It's all worth it.